Alright guys, here we go. We're gonna get this done this time around, I hope. This will be a flight in the Zibo 737, running a bunch of mods. Hopefully I remember all of them. We're gonna go from Mike to Mike X-ray. It's a short hop right here in Mexico in the... Wait a minute. Oh, I can't do this right. There we go. The new United Star Wars 737 livery. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. It's promoting the Rise of the Skywalker. I haven't seen the movie yet, but as you can see, we have the dark side with the red logo, red lightsaber, and the light side with the X-wing, the blue lightsaber, blue logo. Pretty sweet. Alright, we're gonna get back in the cockpit and let's do this. This is gonna be done really fast. I might make a few mistakes along the way, but I just want to do it. I don't want to make excuses. I want to see if I can get this done. Alright. Mike, X-ray. I spent some time messing around with the what was it? The graphical or the graphic settings, right? I realized my textures were too high. Last time I flew into Mexico City, it crashed. I was trying to load. So there we go. We do have the flight plan bumped or punched in the FMS. I don't know how to work all of it, but I know a little bit. Activate, execute. I do my flight plans in little navmap. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, here we go. Do we got this? We got rudder. I'm using my rudder off my joystick, unfortunately. I know that's pretty bad. I don't have actual rudders yet. So, gosh, what else do I gotta do? Let's start this taxi. I'm using the A10 Warthog throttle off my left-hand side. It's right around over here. So it's kind of trippy, but it's gonna work out fine. Honeycomb Yoke. I got this controller in my right hand, and I can let's see. Alright, so let's get some lights going here. Power back. We're gonna go down to the next taxiway. And the FPS, what are they saying? 43 FPS. I do have Just Flight Global what's it? Just Flight's global traffic on. It's set to maximum, but it's also set to dynamic. So if it does find that for whatever reason we have any lag, I guess it's gonna adjust the amount of AI traffic. And I will say, for the most part, I thought it had no performance impact on FPS. But at Mexico City, with the scenery on high, shadows off, and my other graphical settings bumped up pretty high, it was a loss of 10 FPS. In fact, I would almost say it was playable. It was absolutely playable. The main issue was for VR, it's a big hit. 10 FPS in VR is a pretty big hit. So here we go. We're gonna back taxi over here. See if I can get a little speed going that way. This will be a speed run. Let's do that. Let's try to go as fast as we can. I don't know what I filed for, but we're gonna go 20,000 feet. Should have picked somewhere closer, but whatever. Alright, yeah, I definitely don't have my V speeds plugged into the FMS. Probably could have done a turn right here. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't even need. We're starting to get to the approach end here. I do have 3J FPS on, which is, I believe, causing part of this fog situation we got going on here, to keep the FPS high. So, alright, let's see if I can do this without completely jacking this up. I couldn't do it. Alright, here we go. I sort of did it. I do have the lights doing the wig-wag, left, right, left, right. I kind of like that effect. I'm way too close to this plane right now. Should have gotten a little further. That livery paint job, whoever did it, great job. I'll try to link it so you guys can check it out. Whoa! Alright, that was pretty cool. Oh, snap. Alright, cool. Let's get back in the cockpit. We're in. Brakes on. Let's set flaps. 2, and I think I have a C-130 down there. 2 AI aircraft. Here we go. Set the cabin pressure. What do you say? 22?
Okay, the cabin is secure.
22. Cabin secure. And here we go. I think we're pretty much set. Turn this here. Let me get some lights on. You know what I didn't do? I did not change the lights, and I wanted to approach Mexico City. Whatever. We're just gonna go. I wanted to approach Mexico during dusk or dawn. Either or. We will do neither. Alright, airspeed's alive. I'm going to put my VR controller down.
80 knots.
And I really need pedals. Whoa. Thank you for waiting for me, sir. Here we go. Pulling back.
Positive rate.
Gear up. I am pulling so hard on this, the Honeycomb Yoke. It is actually rolling my chair forward.
1,000.
That is amazing. Alright, 1,000. Go flaps up. And let's go ahead and engage.
Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think.
Alright, I'm kind of doing this backwards. Alright. Autopilot has control 23. Let's go 2,500 feet per minute. And let's just increase the speed as soon as possible. Just get this plane cruising. Alright, so I'm going to jump over here for a minute. Yeah, I guess this is the weather. I thought it was kind of hazy because of the game, 3 FPS. I'm going to say that's not it. Oh, I gotta turn straight. Alright, so now let's go to so if I can skip all these fixtures, go direct, what is it, Cadet? That would be amazing. Direct Cadet, execute, perfect. Alright, so nobody has time to waste with those other fixes. In fact, I could probably skip the whole route. That's fine. We do have a tailwind on the way there, showing about 11 knots, 220 at 23, currently out of 10,000 feet now, and pushing 290 knots. This is a good climb. Yeah, right now I want speed more than anything. I just want to get there. And check out this weather. Alright, let's try to... Let's see, oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but... I think the real aircraft... Oh, I guess it would be really hard to model that here. They have light side and dark side based on the exterior paint, which is really cool, but this is still pretty neat. We'll take it. Oh, check that out. We got the trailer here. And let me see if I can. It's sort of tough. I'm getting tangled up with my cable here. All right, we are cruising. So it'll actually be kind of nice to see how the weather improves as we get over there. And there we go. Oh, check that out. I think that's another aircraft up there. All right. It's not going to show up on TCAS. Let me see. Can I bump up my speed a little bit more? Man, we are right there. We're right at 340. Still climbing.
The fasten seatbelt sign is on. Please remain seated. When the captain turns the sign off, you'll be able to move about the cabin.
Oops.
When you are in your seat, please keep your seatbelt fastened in the event of unexpected turbulence. Please be careful when opening the overhead compartment. We ask that you use the lavatories located in your cabin, and please don't stand near the lavatories in the galleys. You may now use all approved personal electronic devices. For everyone's safety, please make sure your personal belongings are clear of the aisle.
Alright, so what do we have left?
Please allow the personal device
10,
entertainment.
46,
Our
37.
United Private Screenings option, sponsored by the United Plus Explorer card, on-demand movies from the seat back in front of you. If you need to have a headset, we'll be happy to provide one once the captain lets the flight crew get up from our jump seats. After you connect to the United Wi-Fi network, go to unitedwifi.com. You can access united.com.
We're going to keep climbing.
And the United app free of charge, where you can check flight status and more. To use other apps and websites, you can purchase an internet access plan. We will be
Surprise,
serving a variety
surprise.
of complimentary drinks, wine,
And let's see, all
beer,
right,
and other
so
alcoholic beverages for purchase. In United Economy,
I might
a
have
variety
the
of
chart on
snack boxes
here.
and refreshments are available
I don't.
to
Alright,
purchase,
so
as well as freshly prepared meals from our bistro on-board menu. You can find more details about the menu in the back of Hemispheres magazine or the seatback guide. We accept most major debit and credit cards, including those with a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express logo, as well as the Mileage Plus Explorer Visa card.
let's try to check.
We now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the service on today's flight. Let us know if there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable.
Yeah, we're cruising, climbing. We're just passing 22,000. I bumped it up. We're gonna go now to 28,000. Now I don't know if pilots really turn on all the lights. I don't know why. I just like having everything backlit. And I do have the mic set up connected to my VR headset, so it's kind of tough to not breathe on it. Let me see. Alright, so depending what ILS we do, 23 left, 23 left or 05 right. We'll try to do one of those, but check this out. It's like all sorts of weather here. We got a layer below. It's almost got one right above us here. We're about to punch through in a moment. see. Huh. That just cleared up in a weird way. I even saw it in my cockpit. Alright, so maybe the weather updated every 15 minutes? That's possible. So let's see what mods I have. I'm running obviously X-Plane 11. The next mod, Zibo for the aircraft. I can't tell if that weather just loaded. Yeah, I think it did. I'm gonna have to watch that on the replay. Look at this. Now this looks pretty cool. Alright, we can move this out of the way. Man, this looks really good. Xvision, which it's compatible with VR. I did find a solution to get rid of the cloud flickering, but it creates a few other problems in the distance with shadows, and I'm not sure which one's worse. In fact, I guess I took it off because I'd rather put up with the flickering than the weird lines you get in the distance up ahead. So, by the way, this is default clouds, X-Plane, FTX, Global, textures and buildings. So all these textures are HD. It's not any ortho or satellite imagery, unfortunately. But the textures are pretty nice. They look good from up here. For me, at least in VR, they do look really nice. And I can imagine flying in 2D, it's going to look even better. And actually, you know what? I actually do like the cloud draw distance. That over there. Normally, it's really close around the aircraft, and it's kind of frustrating. Maybe it's actually doing it right now anyways, right? Like I keep on climbing up and above. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Oh, check that out. We just kind of bumped right through it. Alright. So 30,000. Pretty sweet. Let's bump this up a little bit. Alright, so I believe that is Mexico City up ahead, right here, where it changes. I could be wrong. There's that flicker. Now I'm running a 9700K overclocked 5.0 with an H150 water cooler. The specs should be below. Hold on. I had to scratch my nose. So that processor, it's huge for this computer, for this game. Those red stutters are not affecting me yet, but honestly, if this is happening now, this is not going to be good as we get into Mexico City. Even though I was flying there before I did this video. What is that? Is that an aircraft? That is just so trippy. Yeah, I guess that is. Man, we are really high too. 30,000 feet, 40 miles to descend. Oh, that is not a lot. Alright, here we go.
1,000 to go.
Let's start bringing her down. Man, this was a fast flight. Last time this took forever. Alright, so 40 FPS. The frame time sitting at 20. I'm hoping as we fly in, even though it's going to load Magical Cloud, even though it's going to load the scenery, the buildings, I hope it doesn't crash. And let me see if I can pull up here on my computer Mexico City Airport, see what runway they're landing. They are landing from the east. Alright, so they're landing from the east. We'll do this. And back over here. Landing from the east, I mean they're going westbound. So 23 left, ILS, we'll take it. 109.7, we'll punch that in. What's her speed? Oh, you know what? I failed to assign a lower altitude. Let's go. Alright, we need to bring this down to 3,000 feet per minute. 16,000. Let's bring the speed brakes back. Alright, this is not gonna be good. We need, we are so stinking high. That weird effect along the horizon, I'm gonna say that that is... Whoa, we just entered something else. That's 3J FPS, I think. 3J FPS is a plugin that really helps out with the frames and the draw distance, so... Good lord, we're never gonna make this. Alright, so it seems we're gonna be at 16,000 here. So even at a rate of what, 6,000 feet per minute? We're gonna be here at 20,000. We don't need 6,000 feet per minute. What heading? 110. Alright, let's punch this in real fast. 109.7. I feel like I'm doing this so rushed, but whatever, I'm just trying to have fun. 109.7. And... oh, check that out. I know I could move this. I don't get frequencies. Alright, so we are in the descent. We're hustling. I should have realized that from before. My height. I could have kept a good speed and descent rate. So we're gonna be at 10,000 past the airport. Which, what are we through right now? 19. Let me see if I can just bleed off some speed. We're gonna bring this down to yeah, so I want the speed first, honestly. And we are descending. Let's make the announcement.
The seatbelt sign has been switched on. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched on.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are descending. Seatbelt sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened for the remainder of the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are descending. Seatbelt sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened for the remainder of the flight. On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
Alright, so now we're descending here pretty good. Sort of. So I'm pretty sure these vectors are GPS waypoints that I plugged in that were meant to vector us to the final. So we're gonna enter the downwind and let's say go back, habitat, airports. We're gonna land 23 left, 235 magnetic heading. So we're gonna fly over the airport, past it, into the downwind, base, final, back in. So 10 o'clock low in the fog. There she is. Or does it still think it's trying to fly something else other than what I gave it? Because I haven't touched anything. Alright, take it easy. Alright, doing 267. We can decrease that. What, 11,000 feet?
1,000 to go.
Yo, we are moving fast. Alright, 250. Obviously my flaps, that's not a thing, but we're going to... I'm going to slow back to 190 here. And we are about to enter the downwind. So 055. Alright. What else do we need? Alright, that is my cue. Let's bring her down. 2,500 feet per minute. Again, I'm not a pilot, so all these procedures I'm sure are terrible. I am just a nerd.
2,500.
Maybe more than a nerd, but 2,500, was there what's the elevation here? Something I feel like that I should know. The elevation here at Mexico City is
1,000 to go.
no. Now we know. All right, so we're gonna bring her back up to 9. All right, let's go flaps, speed brakes. We're gonna arm them. So I feel like I'm I think that's the airport over there. What runway is this? 23. So we'll fly heading 265 to intercept. And we've gone through. So let's crank this over. Speed back. Alright, flaps. There's a diamond, so we went right through it. We're about to intercept the glide slope. And let me see.
1,000 to go.
So start pulling the speed back. Terrible flying here, guys. And we're gonna intercept really close and really high.
1,000 to go.
Alright, so we're intercepting the localizer. We're well above the glide path. It's alright. We're just having fun. Alright. Bring down the HUD. Alright, last thing we're gonna do is so we're gonna disengage. And come on. Alright, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm really gonna mess up this whole approach with this terrible.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
I'm gonna try to do one S turn.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr.
Think
Perch,
rate.
altitude set.
Now the plane is wanting to bank left. I'm kind of worried that
Bank angle. Bank angle.
that I have an
Think
issue
rate.
with my aircraft.
Think rate.
500.
Think rate. Think rate.
400.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
300.
Think rate. Think rate. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
200.
Too low. Flaps. Too low.
So I think my flaps, I might have messed up my flaps or
100.
something.
Too low. Flaps.
50.
Too low. Flaps.
40.
Too low.
30.
Flaps.
20. 10.
All right. Not bad. I mean,
80
it was
knots.
really bad. But I am just happy that I put her down.
We'll be
That was-
taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain
Where are the
seated with your
gates?
seatbelt fastened, and all items
They're
stowed
on that
until the
side.
takeoff sign is turned off.
Oops.
Please make sure you have all your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft, and be careful when opening the overhead compartment. You're now free to use your mobile phones and small
I was gonna
lightweight
bust a
devices.
U-turn. But let's go. Let's go all the way to the gates.
We hope you've had a pleasant experience, and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
So we're gonna floor it here. Gonna go right. Three-wheel it around this corner. Oh man, let me see if I can jump to that seat because we're about to. Oh wait, is this guy taking off? Whatever. We're following him. We're crossing the runway. Do not do as I do. So check this out. We got a lot of traffic moving here. It's pretty cool. Now we might have some double parked planes. Let's see if I think right here. Oh no, I can't tell. Is that double parked or are they just right next to each other? check that out. That's 787. Sweet. Gear up, advanced. I like that. See arrival traffic up ahead. All these occupied gates. Looks like no double gates. Just trying to find a gate to park at. Got one. Alright, so let's try to do this real fast. Where is it at? Alright. Just because this is way cooler. Now, the other option is, I guess I could park it, do a really good job, and then in the replay check it out, but nah. Nice. And I wish I had my fuel cutoff valves here. Alright, let's do this. Let's jump back inside real fast. And then park and brake set. Let's get the... Where's it at? Ground services. GPU connect. Alright. I'm not sure if this is the proper shutdown procedure, but it is mine. Open the door. I don't know how to... There's a way to open it. Oh snap, check out this guy over here. For some reason, oh well that's weird. Some of these sounds don't work in VR. Yo, this thing is massive. But in 2D, whoa, what are you doing, bruh? Touchdown already. There goes turbo all of a sudden. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Look at this amount of traffic here. Alright, there's another model. The Dreamliner Aeromexico. Oh my god, I'm getting dizzy. I mean, if that gear wasn't like that, it'd look pretty cool. Another Dreamliner. Just a plain Jane. Alright, where's our plane? Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, check that out. And all my lights are on. Hold on, let me see if I can turn them off here. Huh, my Honeycomb does not turn off any of those lights. It's not, I guess, configured. Check that out. Pretty cool. Alright guys, that was a crazy fast flight. Super inaccurate. Don't do what I do in real life. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just glad I was able to fly this. No crashes. Pretty decent FPS. It looks smooth for me. Hopefully recorded smooth for you guys. And yeah, long flight. Long flight, but it was short. Anyways guys, catch you next time.